Hi, I'm George Zollicki, and this is my wife, Eloise. We've been in this industry now, at least I have, I think back to 1975, and my wife has been at it for at least 20 years. So we had quite a bit of experience to evaluate an opportunity like this, and I'll tell you, this is a home run. You know, I've been inducted into the Hall of Fame in my high school for athletics. I was voted the most athletic. When I graduated, my forecast was I was going to play for the New York Knickerbockers. I had all kinds of athletic scholarship offers in 3 sports. And I ended up actually going into the Marine Corps because I was confused. I didn't know what direction do I want to go. When I come out of the Marine Corps, I really lucked out. I was in tremendous shape, and I was playing basketball in one of the old gyms in the city, and my high school coach was working his part-time job. And he saw me there. This was 3 years later. And he said, "George, what are you doing?" And I said, "Coach, who's going to remember me?" And he said, "I can tell you somebody who might." He said, "Providence College is, 1 or 2 players away from really making their mark." And so I went up to the college. They talked to me. And back then, if you got a scholarship and it was 4 years, they said, "You got 4 years." And in my second year there, we won the national championship in Madison Square Garden. And I had a heck of a game. I was not the star of that team, but I was the star of that championship game. Then went on and then actually ended up teaching and coaching. I coached, junior college basketball. And then I was teaching psychology and sociology. And then I became a faculty coordinator and dean. Then I worked in the criminal justice system as a chief probation officer and counselor. In that capacity, I really got to know the soul of people, the people who are messing up in life. And I was able to see insights there that I couldn't find in a textbook. And so that's when I saw the marriage of my interpersonal skills in psychology and personal development, and enlightenment. I saw those things in a network marketing context. Wow, what would happen when these two come together? A person wanting to change their life, has some dreams, but have never been taught, how does success really come together? What are the elements and components? What do I need to learn? What do I need to do? What disciplines? What do I need to change in my thinking? And how do I use my emotions? And there's where I came in. And so it's been a very good marriage, for us personally, because of our passion for helping people become all they can become. Well, one of the things people always ask me how I got started in music, and at 19 years old, I actually had 2 offers to record. And at the same time, I had an athletic scholarship in basketball. They converged. Never lost my love for it. When people come over, they love me to sing and do what I do. And of course, I love it because it's my soul food. I just love music. And it's something I'll pursue for the rest of my life. This is something I'm not going to leave. It's a passion I have, music and singing and playing.
I think too, in the business of the ACN, it's a wonderful thing as a couple to be able to do. It gives a whole different dimension to your life. And it's a very exciting thing to know that we're doing something to help other people, and we're doing it together. It's not just George going out there doing things. I know what he's doing, and it's a part of our life.
She's very modest. She's phenomenal. Okay, she is so supportive and does all the computer work and creates stuff. I'll find her when she's on a project that we're doing. I'll find her sleeping at the computer. She's relentless. Don't give her a task and expect her to stop. But she's very modest. She stays in the background. She doesn't want the limelight. But I'm going to tell you something. I give it to her. One of the great things you get, and I don't mean to overstress material things. We have a huge home up in Michigan on 2 acres of land. It's got an Italian courtyard in back, and it's a full kitchen, and it's a beautiful place. And that's our place up in Michigan. Okay, when our son got the scholarship to play basketball at Tusculum College, we decided that we wanted to be close enough to be able to follow his college career. Eloise found it in the paper when we were looking for a home down here, a second home, and we saw it, and when we came over, we looked through those front doors and we said, whoa, this is us. What we love about it is the location is beautiful. We come in on a nice country road going along the water, the Tennessee River. We were shocked. We are only 5 to 7 minutes from our yacht, the marina, a beautiful restaurant, and we said, we like this little airtight compartment at this stage of our lives. And then we designed the backyard, and we wanted that to be very peaceful with flowers and a fountain, and so that we could have that tranquility when we needed it to get away. And you know, it's fabulous.
And then when we walked in and saw the kitchen, because he loves to cook so much, you know, it was perfect for him. And, you know, I liked everything about the house. I love the columns and just the way the house flows. And plenty of room for everybody to come and stay. And to us, that's really what it was all about.
This house has I call it almost like an Italian charm. You know, that you come in here, you see the pillars and the curves and the millwork. It's phenomenal. You feel at home here. This is a warm home. We were able to buy a yacht and to be able to take our family. We got a large family, you know, 9 kids and 7 grandchildren, and 1 more on the way very shortly, and who knows what's coming next, you know. And so we said, look, we have set ourselves up through this opportunity, not only to have good things for ourselves, but to share it with friends and family. And I'll tell you, that's pretty neat.
I think the most fun that we've had since we bought the boat is when the kids have come down and brought the grandkids. And it is just so much fun because they go out there and those little kids love jumping off the back of the boat and swimming. And we've got one grandson that loves to fish. And so he's had a lot of fun fishing off the back and the front of the boat. And to me, that just makes it worthwhile. It's a fun family thing for us.
And you know who's the captain? This is the captain. It's just fantastic to have the success, the material and financial success, to be able to do these things. Again, not as possessions, but as a sharing type of thing, and having so many people we love to share with.